I kill plants. Plants do not flourish under my care. Some are more temperamental than others, but all plants need a combination of sunlight, water, and nutrients to flourish and not wilt and slowly die. But I forget, and I'm not good at tending to my plants' needs. So Lene comes into my office once a week to ensure that my poor plant here has a chance to flourish. People, honestly, are not that different. If you do not tend to your needs, you will not flourish. You are not plants, obviously. So what does it look like for you to flourish? I like to think that I understand what matters to people. Relationships matter, meaningful work matters, generosity in giving and receiving matters, living into one's values matters, making a positive impact on the community matters, caring for one's children and/or aging parents matters, being healthy matters, living a life that matters is what it means to flourish, which will be our focus for the 2024-2025 ministry program year. Any church, and I do mean any church, that will be impactful in a 21st century American culture must help people flourish. And I am excited about the ways that this focused direction is shaping our typical ministries like faith formation for all ages and worship. This focus has also inspired some new ministry opportunities. And I hope you have a few minutes to read Bethlehem's STAR Newsmagazine this quarter, which goes into greater detail regarding some of these new ministries. But for this video update, I wanted to share some important updates as well as begin this new ministry year with a flourish. Faith formation kicks off at Bethlehem after Labor Day. An orientation for Wednesday evening programming for grades 5 to 12 kicks off on September 4th at 6:45 p.m. with the midweek jumpstart. Families of pre-K through grade 4 students will start the new year off with an orientation at 9:30 a.m. on Sunday, September 8th. For our children to flourish, they need to be able to learn and practice forgiveness, compassion, prayer, and care for the creation and for one's neighbor. This is what is at the heart of our faith formation at Bethlehem. Question: are your children and grandchildren registered for Bethlehem's faith formation ministry? You can do that online right now. The STAR even has QR codes for your convenience. We do not flourish alone. We need one another. We need to belong. We need a community, but a community does not just automatically form. It must be built and developed to flourish. On Sunday, September 8th, Bethlehem is hosting a lunch at 11:30 with trivia, the Vikings game, a bounce house, and outdoor games. Come after worship to help build a community that can help you flourish. This ministry program year, you will also see various opportunities that fall under the umbrella category of health ministries, which is the idea that one's faith life is directly connected to the flourishing of one's health and wellness. The health of your relationships matters. It's hard to flourish when important relationships are being broken because we'd rather fight about our disagreements than have empathetic conversations about tough topics. I want Bethlehem to be known in the community as a place that brings people together, encourages conversation, and helps broken relationships heal. On Wednesday, October 23rd, join us for the Respectful Conversation event facilitated by the Minnesota Council of Churches. This non-political event aims to equip participants to engage in respectful conversations with community members, friends, and family, even when our deeply held convictions differ. Age-related transitions can cause stress and fights with families. The ability to navigate these transitions matters to your health and wellness. Join us in January for a seminar on aging meant to give resources and tools to those currently going through age-related life transitions. those who want to be prepared, as well as children who are walking with their parents down this challenging path. You will also want to look out for Bethlehem's first ever podcast, which provides deeper conversations on faith-related topics that can help your spiritual health flourish. Put your earbuds in and take our content with you in the car, on walks, at the gym, in the office, to the store, or anywhere else that you might be going. Our first episode will drop in late October. Finally, Bethlehem's ministry cannot flourish without the resources needed to support its maintenance and growth. This fall, 2 smaller capital projects are underway that will make our space more hospitable to the communities that gather here. Bethlehem's outdated sanctuary lighting controls are being updated, and the sun-damaged vertical blinds in Peace Hall Edition are being replaced. These 2 projects will have a combined cost of $20,000 and are fully funded thanks to your generous support of the Repair and Replace Fund. Year-to-date contributions to that fund have totaled nearly $86,000, and the fund has built a balance nearing $158,000 before these projects' expenses. The flourishing financial health of this congregation allows us to maintain our staff and building. As of the end of July, this community has contributed just over $500,000 for the ministry of our congregation, which is about $30,000 short of meeting our financial budget goal, but has been enough to cover all ministry expenses, which have also been below budget year to date. In order to continue to flourish, your continued financial support, as well as the gifts of your time and talents, are needed and so much appreciated. This upcoming focus on flourishing is exciting because it is precisely what so many of us need right now. An opportunity to live more connected to God and to our community in a way that is thriving as God always intended for us. I like what Kathy Dahlberg said in her interview about our theme. In order for something to flourish, we have to tend to it. The STAR garden requires tending. Raising kids requires tending. Dealing with chronic illness requires tending. And deepening our faith requires tending. It can be hard work, but when it flourishes, the rewards are miraculous. I look forward to tending this community with all of you in this year ahead and enjoying the miraculous results together as we flourish.